which then brings us to this idea of what do I do with the feedback? And you can decide to do three things. You can listen and change. You can listen and gather more information. In other words, you can seek out. You can ask for examples. You can ask other people for input. Or you can listen and you can ignore that feedback. When you're listening and ignoring that feedback, I would just caution you to think about, are you ignoring it because you're resisting it, or are you ignoring it because it isn't relevant to the objectives and to the environment that you're operating in? Sometimes feedback is just off the mark and it's okay to park it. But are you ignoring it, one, because you don't get it, two, because you don't like it, or three, because you don't like the person who's giving you that feedback? Always check yourself on that. And that's where you need to be courageous as an individual. That's where you need to be really honest with yourself if you're wanting to grow professionally and if you're wanting to grow personally. Another thing to work with is consider your experiences with other people. Have you been receiving this feedback in different forms, in different manners, in different formats? Is there a pattern there, and is it time to change? That means you're going to have a high degree of self-awareness. You're going to have a high degree of other awareness, and you're going to have to be prepared to do something with it. Then you can always, of course, check with others. If you've received some feedback and you're not necessarily comfortable with it, you might go and approach somebody else who was involved in that project or involved in that incident at the time, and get their perspective on it. Be careful when you are going in and you are starting to engage with people that you're not doing it from a place of defending or justifying your actions. When you do go in, you're going to go in from a position of curiosity. You're going to go in and you're going to be saying, Joe, you're involved in this meeting. I've received some feedback around my behavior. I received some feedback with regards to how I delivered. Can I get your input in terms of what you experienced? If you come in aggressively, people are going to shut down and they're not going to want to be involved. When you're seeking out feedback from other people, remember you're going to want to draw them in. So pay attention to your body language, pay attention to your tone of voice, pay attention to your intent with that feedback, so that at the end of the day, when you walk away, the individual walks away feeling like they've contributed to you, but you walk away with information that allows you to be more, do more in order to achieve more.